Yeah, guys, live again. No school today, guys. Look, school is closed. All those kids are probably happy. No school on a Friday. After Thanksgiving, you're just home eating up all the leftover food. Hmm. And asking their parents for things from Black Friday, huh? That's what American kids are doing today. Looking for all the games and things. It's so fun being a kid here, man. Too bad I wasn't a kid here. I didn't get to do all that cool shit. I only got to study and do hard stuff. I didn't have no games. My parents hated games. Thought it was a complete waste of time. So I like to play games, but I'm not good at games because I never got to be good, like expert at playing games. Spent so much time playing these games and still can't beat my friends. Waste of time, man. I should have just been studying or reading a book. If I read a book, I'd know like more things at the time I played games, you know. Definitely it's a waste of time, but it's fun. Yeah, I played games like from morning to night sometimes when I was a kid, like teenager. I don't remember what I learned from those games at all. Nothing useful. Yeah, man, video games. I don't know what I learned from them. I still play video games on my phone. I try to tell myself I'm learning strategy. Whenever I'm playing them, I have to play like a strategy game. Even if it's a sports game, I have to play it like strategy-wise, you know? Coaching and everything. That's the way how I could convince myself. But I don't play games often. For maybe like 10, 20 minutes a day. On my phone only. I don't have consoles or anything. Yeah, guys. This is LA for you. The day after Thanksgiving. The 28th of November. November 28th. Yeah, guys. Beautiful day today, no? Yeah, guys, we gotta end the month strong, you know? Because on Thanksgiving, it's easy to end this month weak. Because it's like a holiday feeling. At least America gives that vibe to the whole world through the media, you know? Through the media. America gives that whole vibe to the whole world through the media. Which is not a bad thing, but it just makes you think that Christmas is like right here, which it is. But at the same time, too, you can't waste the time because it's the last bit of the year. So many things you could accomplish. And for me, I'm trying not to like miss things that I can do by just being lazy, you know? That's the thing. Try not to be lazy and be like, I should try to do as much things as I can. Even if it's setting it up for next year. Try to do as many things as I can in the last bit of this year to have momentum, you know? And don't be a loser. That's what I say. So don't be a loser because that's my choice, you know? Either I could do the work or I could don't do the work. You do the work, good things happen. You don't do the work, you have to pay for the consequences of not doing the things you know you're supposed to do, like You know, basics. Like brushing my teeth, man. Gotta brush my teeth. Right? Simple things like that. Simple things, man, they're important. Tie your shoelaces so you don't trip, you know? You don't have to be a genius in the whole life. You just have to do the little things early. Make sure you're not walking around with your shoelaces untied. Make sure your pants and your shirt is buttoned properly. You know? See, a lot of things why people are not successful is because they're not little successful. Look at gangsters, right? Their pants is not on properly. They're not wearing the right shirt. Everything is like too big. Yeah, that's the first part of it. They're looking at you as like, oh yeah, you look unsuccessful. You don't. And so I'm telling you, man, you gotta. Everything gotta be kind of proper in life, you know. You want a proper girl, right? That looks proper. You want a proper guy, right? That looks proper. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Only in a gangster neighborhood, it's cool to have a dad with a pants half off his butt. But my dad and those guys I grew up around, hell no. You're crazy. You can't even do that in the house. You know? No sagging whatsoever. None of the guys I grew up with allowed sagging. Not even my uncles who were like not church people or not like, you know, proper dudes who smoke weed and stuff. Even those guys don't sag. You know? Yeah, I didn't grow up in this generation where everyone joins gangs and sags. There's like one cousin who joined a gang, and he was the leader of that shit. You know? One single cousin. Of course, the other guys on his other side of the family would join, but I'm not. Our side of the family, we're not into that. I know, man. I need to start cooking soups for moms, man. Because these girls are all like, oh, I want a baby, I want a baby. And then when they get it, that shit makes them get old. Babies suck all the milk out of them. And they don't know what to eat because they're still eating some bullshit food. They're not eating the right things. Telling my girls too, like, hey, I don't know if you're ready to have kids if you don't know how to eat the right food for yourself. Because how are you going to tell the kids what to eat? Like, you know, the kids are not going to be healthy. That's not good, right? So you got to think about those things. Don't just think. You got to think like an old lady. Go get your veggies and stuff. Make sure you're feeding your body right. So that you could, you know, fight off diseases and things and look fresh. So I got some veggies with me right now today. It's very light, man. I got some veggies, some kale, some beets, some bananas, and some black grapes. Yeah, you don't have to do a whole lot, you know. Just a little bit every day. A little bit every single day, that's the key. Yeah, guys. So it's my little walk. Walk to the gym, walk back home. Try to gas out and put in some energy in the gym and try not to look at myself in the mirror when I get home. Because I work so hard in the gym, it feels like I'm pretty sure everyone feels like this when they go to the gym. That's why they quit sometimes. But you go there, you do a lot of work, you feel like you did some shit, and you come home, you don't see anything, you know? It's like you don't even see no difference. Like the difference coming very small. It's almost like you have to live in the gym. Whew. Not easy, guys. And then the second part is, it's like people who have bodies, man, it's protein, diet, and you have to have a regimen. It's not easy. I could tell you the truth because I see a lot of guys in the gym with me, like every single time I'm in the gym. I don't see them change. Their bodies don't change much. Like, they don't really get buff or nothing. I mean, it's probably because of the workouts they do. Like, they're getting the definition from the drills they're doing, and they're doing different things from what I'm doing. But I'm just telling you, you don't see big results from people going to gym if you don't do like other things along with going to the gym. Even if you go every day, you need to have diet, you need to have cardio, all these things. Plus that. Because sometimes what I think it does, you just kind of cancel out the food you're eating. You're not getting fatter, but you're not getting more muscle or more thing. Because if you're putting on, too much starch, I've seen it happen with me. Like, put on too much starch, you don't really see big difference in the gym at all because you're eating a lot of sugars and starch. So I cut my starch, and then I could see difference around my waist. I was like, oh yeah, you do the workout, you cut the starch. Otherwise, if you keep eating a lot of starch, like lots of bread, and I eat a lot of bread, man. The reason why I stopped eating bread is because like a French roll, the French baguette, I could eat a whole one of those. Whole French baguette. I just drive while I'm driving, I'm just eat a whole French baguette. Yeah. Yeah, I'll eat a whole French baguette while I'm freaking driving. I love my French baguettes. I guess. Oh shit, you don't want to hit the hills with these. You want to hit the hills with these bikes. You shit, you better be strong to go on the hills with these. These boys are not going no gears lower than that. That's it. Look at that. That guy in the back has some gears. The top ones are all fixie. You don't want to do no fixie on these hills. Fixie bike, guys. Do the fixie on the hills. Just so you know, guys, there's one thing I like about United States, like when you come to certain neighborhoods, suckers love their stars and spangled banner, That makes everything look nice and rich. That's why I gotta wear my British one here. Shoot. I'm actually from Belize, but I don't wear nothing in Belize because Belize don't have no money, so that shit looks poor. I wear British stuff because it's a British colony, so I could still claim British because they claim me, so shit. A tit for tat. That's what I call it. Tit for tat. Hawaiians can use American flag. I'm using the British. Actually, Hawaiians use British flag too, guys. Hawaiian flag is the British flag. You didn't know that? Go check it. It's the British flag and the Russian flag inside. Because I'll give you a quick note. Before the US had it, they're trying to make Spain and Japan not take it. So they put a flag that was a Russian flag with a British flag in the corner. just so that when people see that flag, they think, you know, they're a territory of Russia and Britain. But they weren't. They were just friends of Russia and Britain. So kind of protectorates. Okay, guys, I'm home today. Sorry how my blog is shaking. I think I have a new stick that came in today. So tomorrow my video should be less shaky. Less shakes. Oh, still here. Okay, guys, my stream is done for today. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, man. Tomorrow again, I'll be on again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.